just didn't read it. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's because I was reading that it was affiliated with the library, but it is an art museum. So I still get sick to my guts from time to time. It seems to really come out at night and in the morning. For a while, I just can't figure exactly what the problem is. It just gets sick. I feel like puking. Happened really bad 2 days ago, not too bad today, but it comes in waves. It's probably the gallbladder. I'm trying to do whatever I can. I'm thinking maybe doing more mechanical work can help. Dietary approaches aren't 100% solutions here. I want to say that maybe I can report that there might be positive results with going back to the picnic table fitness, doing back bends over the picnic table. I'm not sure though. It does seem like maybe that's an issue, because I do find relief having pushing in on my gut with the end of a football. So I can also counteract the gut, the binding, the farting, the tightness, and the sickness with picnic table fitness. I've abandoned that for many months, many months. I abandoned a lot of exercise in general just because there's just no good anchor points with privacy. And there, and I gave up on the picnic table stuff for a while, but now I think I'm getting into more in better areas where I could maybe get away with it easier. Especially the north. I think the north might offer better options, more picnic tables available. So I could do like a bend over, be upside down. That changes the blood flow. It changes all the flows, all the liquid flows, and opens up valves and closes valves. So I'm constantly in this up and down, head over feet position. While sleeping, I'm able to lay down, but being upside down, maybe like doing headstands or something. I'm just not so coordinated to do headstands. It's kind of dangerous for the neck. I have to do them and have good strong arms. But I've definitely, I've found that there's a lot of foods that I can't handle. I'm not going back to milk for a long time. I'm enjoying lemon and ginger, but they're not exactly a cure. They just taste good. They don't seem to be doing anything. Tell you what's doing something, but adversely, is this. Once again, I turned back to the oiling up the foods, and it's just causing more problems than I need to have right now. All that oil is tough on my heart, and noticeably comes out during exercise. Yeah, magnets, copper, whatever. What I'm suffering from it's a sickness that's really odd. It comes in waves between the lower rib cage and the upper hips. It just takes energy away sometimes with movement. Like yesterday, I was just trying to hop across some rocks, and the sickness wave would hit, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta like rest a second here so I can hop onto the next rock, because the sickness it really pulls the energy. And I mean, I'm not gonna try to fight it too much. It's a warning. I've gone way past the point of good maintenance. Now I need recovery. I need to take recovery steps. I'm still clueless, and my sickness is pretty much making me cut back on eating. But I'm changing. I'm finding that I could eat more fast food. I've been eating more burgers, and they don't seem to cause problems. I make sure that there's no sauce in these burgers. And there's really good. I mean, double Whopper with cheese or a quarter pounder with cheese, whatever. Just no ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard. They seem pretty good. It's just still taking my time. Los Lunes, just making note because I'm passing through this city. I'm not staying another day. It's just not, I'm not seeing anything of any great interest. So, time to go. At least immediately around the library. Plus, the heat is really picking up. So that looks good for the more northern areas. Now they're starting to warm up again. I pretty much had to wait until this evening time to just wait for the sun to go down, the coolness to come out. Because that sun is it's a little overbearing. So we got some chalk graffiti. Whoa! Killer! What is that odd noise? Oh, it's a hawk. Okay. I was trying to admire that water tower and the hawk started making weird noises. Yeah, it's not far from McDonald's here. You know, I stopped carrying marshmallow because I just didn't really like the taste so much, but now I'm thinking that would go good in coffee. Trying to decide what to put in the coffee. Would almonds be good? It's like, they kind of messed me up, I think. I wonder if they should be soaked. And then maybe some poppy seed and oat bran. Maybe just a little bit. Alright, South Valley Library. I'm guessing it's not too large. The parking lot doesn't take up a lot of space, but then again, there is the whole park. It's got a lot more. Friday, April 5th. Alright, yeah. Do you block all websites for all people, or is there some kind of special deal?
No, there shouldn't be anything, nothing unusual should be blocked.
I can't get on LiveLeak.
LiveLink?
Are you gonna look it up? L-I-V-E-L-E-A-K.
I'm sorry. L-I...
Like live is in like you would become alive, and then leak is in like you take a pee or something. So it'd be LiveLeak together and then .com. Is that shown as blocked on your computer?
No.
Oh, you have it? Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm just having a problem.
Yeah.
I'll take another look.
Okay.
I work for you. Now that's the kind of bumper sticker you put on. City of Albuquerque. Yeah, people are pretty active around this library with the Little League and whatnot. There's a lot of construction going on. Takes away a lot of access to the park. Sounds like a rock concert. Oh, I guess it is. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Since it's in a park here, I don't know why they got this. So there's really no signs warning against overnight parking in this Walmart parking lot. They do have the 2 lot cops and that patrol that goes up and down the parking lot, but nobody really sleeps the night over here. Right, it's hard to tell them apart, but I got potatoes and eggs in here. Gonna mix those with this Egg McMuffin. I really should crush these. Just really mix them good. What's this blue and this hair in there for? Alright, I'd like to say that potatoes in a can and eggs in a bag, they go well, quite well together. Plus with some added herbs like, oh, I don't know, let's see, dill or parsley. Alright, overnight I guess I collected pollen from this tree up here. It's just all over my car though. Just from those two trees? There's really no other trees, unless it really flew from other trees. They got a guard dog here somewhere for these old trailers. Alright, I didn't read that entirely, but the guy was maliciously killed in his own backyard! What? This city might be worse than it appears. Can that be red? I can't see very well. If you're gonna put your car out here to sell, make sure you got a club in there. Have you seen? It's so bright out. All right, this bike is making a more wiry grinding noise, so it's about to bust, I think. All right, and the tire's going flat again, so I tried adding slime, but I kept spilling it all over. So this is gonna be a long walk back. Doesn't look like I'm gonna accomplish much today with a flat tire now. 3.5 miles or so I gotta walk back. I'm almost at this library I set out for, at least. Alright, it's 2 p.m. I got 4 miles to walk back. Well, let me see what I wanted to say. Instead of flying like a bird on my bicycle with this flat tire, now I'm walking like a dog. On the plus side, now I'll have another extra thick tube for suspension training. When a YouTuber dies, does their work become like fair use or something? Because, you know, if it's just a single YouTuber who dies and had a lot of videos, you might be able to do whatever you want with their videos without any protests. What are you doing? You got a dog just sitting here. I'm gonna have to let it go. You okay, Poochie? Just sitting here. I think it's it's probably just resting. First time I see it, just gotta make a note, that's it. There's enough trash on the side of the road. I found a bottle of water and a dish. So I just brought him back to the dog, filled up the dish with some water and left it at that. There's enough trash you can sort through. See, there's a partially filled Gatorade bottle. It's kind of nasty around here. There's this guy dressed all in white who seems to be begging for donations or something. He's got like a white stripe, three red things on his collar. Food for life? An overweight guy begging for food. Even though Denver gets into the 20s at night, still looking pretty good during the daytime compared to here. It's a little on the warm side for me. This guy's joining the for sale lot on the corner here. He just pulled in this red Jeep. Got the for sale signs up and ready to go. There's only room for like 2 unless you could squeeze in a third. Whoa, this guy's got a warning. I did not see that green sticker when I walked by before. I would have read that. They put it up in between me going to the library and coming back. And I just took this off a pole at a very busy intersection near this Walmart. You can see the tape's on the bottom. There's no tape on the top because it was just hanging by the bottom parts when I pulled it. Now it's time for a book review with Travis. A book review with Travis. A book review with Travis. Now it's time for a book review with Travis. So won't you join me now? With as much beefed up security around this area, I'm not feeling the threat. I don't know where it's at. Perhaps the crimes are less violent around here than, say, compared to Phoenix. I'm rich! How much is 20 pesos worth? Like 5 cents? I found it on the ground, as well as this credit card acceptance for Marie Yapa. Alright, that's Walmart. I'm walking away from it and to farmland. I was going to go over there to that shopping district, but it's saying hard hat area. The door's wide open. But they got a hard hat area sign, and there's a couple of cars in there. I'm thinking the door's open because of workers, and they'll yell at me. I don't want the trouble. So come over here. This doesn't... Are there people in the water? I should get on my Sony. It looks like they're fishing. This is a pretty sizable canal. And I can walk along it, so I really wanted to get... What the heck is that underwater? Oh my god! What are those things? Is that showing up on camera? They're staying just underneath the water. They've got to be muskrats. You could just see a little mound of water as they moved like 30 miles an hour. I've never seen a muskrat move that fast. I might see more coming down the canal. I'm sure they're living all along it. Looks really nice and peaceful. Alright, so far in this walk I've gotten 20 pesos and these actually, these work. Eye frogs. Ordinary people. I guess this is an audio. 2010. Just kind of landing over there. Alright, walk far enough down and I can cross over and get a closer look at what is growing. I also would like to look at what's that makeup over there of the canal system. There's a lot of concrete involved. What is this stuff now? Alfalfa. It's just alfalfa. Yeah, it's pea looking leaves. Fields of alfalfa. Alright, just a little further down from the canal, it's this highly developed intersection to control water, but also to allow you to cross over without needing a bridge, I guess. They don't have any gates. People can, well, they have gates at the entrance, so any tire tracks, they have keys to access. Now this looks more like a more professional canal. It's all mud most of the way. It's just this intersection they've really put a tight control over.